Welcome. I am Comedian Visionary Speaks, and I am a total fan of Rupauls Drag Race. And I'm so excited. I've been watching Rupauls Drag Race from season one. And this year I said, you need to talk about this bitch. You always got feelings. You always have the feels about the queens, and you you never recorded it. So now that I have this platform and this station, baby, let's do this. Okay? We about to get into these queens. So in order to get into it, honey, tis the season. Let me get my glasses. Ready? Let go. All right. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna watch the Meet the Queens drop that just came out for RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, one thing I have to say is y'all's not gonna shade my Jada Essence Hall by dropping this bitch on her birthday. I don't appreciate it, and I'm sure neither does she. It's just crazy that the last season was amidst the beginning of the pandemic and so many things happened with, just the season and the scandals within the season. And I feel like we really didn't get a chance to give these queens their flowers before we're now going into another one. But that's how RuPaul do it, baby. Here we go. We at it again. There is no breaks on this roller coaster, okay? We just go into the next season, we get the dollars, we make the money. So I get it. I get her hustle. I respect the hustle. And of course, I did miss Drag Race. I missed it in its interims, even if it wasn't that long ago. I'm one of those greedy bastards that's just like, yes, give me more. But in the same token, I'm like, we could have waited. We could have waited for them to actually be able to go on tour, for the queens to actually be able to get their coins, especially Miss Jada, honey, and Shea Coulee, the both of the queens of melanin, who won in this past All Stars in main season. They're not getting their glows ups. They don't get all their praise from the house. So I feel really bad for them. I wish that they could have got their full zhuzh their whole life. By being out and being able to travel and really get all the accolades of being the queen of the year. But here we are again. We're going into another one. So we're going to watch this cast reveal. And I'm going to give my feels on all of the queens. Okay? Because I have a lot of feelings. So let's get it going with the first queen.
Although I'm a queen of just a few, you better get ready because I'm about to show
these
hoes.
Okay. Stunning.
I am 28 years old and I'm from
Is that a car?
Illinois. When I was a figure skater growing up, I always had the dream of going to the Olympics. And when I
she's a figure skater, so I'm looking for the tricks and dips.
To the Olympics. Drag for me
I love her
is
makeup.
an opportunity to take
I do like the outfit. I can appreciate the wig, honey.
Them into one character.
I love the blue moment that she's having in this.
Outrageous and
she's giving me very fish,
especially in my city,
very real fish.
She's here to kick.
She's a performance girl. She's here to flip. Is what she's saying. She's a
left, right,
a dance queen.
Full gaggery. I would for me.
Oh, nails.
And there goes my nail. Do we have some nail glue?
It's like young and flirty. I can appreciate that. That's what you give. I like her. So, from what I get from her, she's a lot of personality. I don't think she's going to be a rebel rouser, though. Rebel rouser. Jesus. I think she might kind of kick to the background. She doesn't seem like the type to really get in there and, really start some shit. But she has a very clean look. I can appreciate that. Wig is laid. The hair is laid. The makeup is laid. Looking forward to what she's going to offer to the girls. But I think she could be a high contender as long as she pumps up the personality and comes with the looks. The looks. That's what we all want. The looks. Okay, so we go on to the next.
I mean, if you didn't come here to
I'm getting old vibes.
You can buy Instagram.
Looks like an old school queen.
I'm 26 years
she don't
old.
know her age.
From Las Vegas, Nevada.
And 27, 26,
12 years, so
31.
I'm glad it's finally paid off. When it comes
Whoa. Jesus.
Performing is my favorite part of drag. I hate getting
the dress looks expensive, but the
part of the
accessories don't.
being able to perform and dance.
That's what I'm getting.
That's where my heart
The accessories.
Huge misconception about
like the earrings are a different color than the necklace. The earrings kind of match the gloves, but
a lot of people.
Oh girl, that went down the wrong part.
Feel sorry about me because of the way I present myself, but I'm a ballet dancer. I can't help it.
She said a huge misconception about her is that she's unapproachable and cold. Girl, that's how you paint. You paint it angry. She has this kind of like Rilla DeVille paint. So
I let them, you know.
That's the vibe I'm getting from your painting, baby. So
I've worked with Ru girls all over the place for.
And she keeps saying this kind of laugh. I don't like that. I don't like it. It just makes her seem
superstar because I put the work in.
She seems like she's an uppity queen. Like she's really
I've worked with the best in the world.
She seems very like elitist. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the vibes I'm getting from what she's wearing. But she seems very like, I am that girl. You know, she seems very elitist. So I'm not loving that, honey. I'm not loving that. The hair it's laid. Very nice. But it's also adding to that vibe of like, I'm that bitch. You know, but it's not like a cool, I'm that bitch. It's like, I'm that bitch. And nobody likes that bitch. Nobody. So right now I'm not sold. I am not sold on her. I feel like she's gonna be very condescending and mark my notes. I feel like she's gonna be that queen that's just like feels like she is better than other people. That's just the vibe I'm getting, and I could be wrong. She seems like she will piss somebody off because of her personality. So Elliot with 2 T's. The crowd is out on you, baby. Who's the next?
I am Gottmik. I'm
okay, we got a look. We got a look, and it's from Gottmik. Not to be confused with Got Milk, apparently. I like it. It's very concept queen, very alien. You know, very alien vibes. I can appreciate that.
I moved to LA originally to go to fashion school.
Okay.
And then my makeup
She's
kind of took off.
a makeup artist?
And I never really looked back. It's definitely different painting myself than other people.
Okay. And she said she was a transgender queen. She said she was going to shove somebody's head. Bitch, what? Wait a minute.
I can only do makeup. People are like,
oh,
I've seen their makeup, but
from what I heard, she's transgender male.
I'll still draw
so
sometimes. I love to look like a weird alien.
Memory serves, like transgender male means that you were born female and transitioned into a male. So that should be very interesting, you know, because drag is like the concept of femininity.
On my face, even if I'm being nice, it's very. Yes, loves that. Thank you.
If I'm not mistaken, don't get me wrong. I just studied gender and women's studies, but bitch, I could be totally off. But I'm assuming she was born a woman and then transitioned into a. I like her look. It seems like she's very polished.
Now we just have to crown it and call it a day.
I mean, I've always wanted, you know, or I live by the way of drag queen aura in essence. So I would love to go on RuPaul's Drag Race, but it's weird because I respect the fact that it is art for, you know, female impersonation, and I'm already a female. Like, of course, your drag persona can be different. I know Visionary Speaks is a totally different person from who I am, but still, you know, I kind of respect it as a female impersonation art. So if you're a female, I don't know if it's the same to impersonate your same person, you know, your same feminine personality. Or maybe if you're not all fully feminine, then it can be that, and maybe you can drag yourself up. Of course, they've had cis females on the show where they drag them up. But I kind of respect the art of it being about the female persona from a gay male's perspective. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I feel about it. So I'll be interested to see what she brings. Here comes the next one.
And I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, it's a pink.
My drag name
It's a
is Joey
pink.
J because I'm very lazy.
She looks like pink,
I
but
don't have
she's
a job
purple.
and I don't wear wigs. I'm very complacent. I like
the
to sleep
singer.
in, and it's just like the mood.
Joey J.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so we got
I
a
am like
male
the
named
lipstick
Queen.
lesbian of Phoenix. Definitely more masculine
given
when I'm in
that.
drag
Very,
compared to when I'm
very,
not. I'm such like a sissy little
lesbian
white boy out of
vibe.
drag. But when I get into drag,
She does not
I
wear
want to be like
wigs.
a powerhouse. I want to drive my motorcycle.
I don't know how
just
that's gonna
finished
work.
having a threesome with
I don't know how I
Angelina and Brad
feel
Pitt.
about it.
It's a whole
I
moment.
don't know.
When
I like her
very
look.
first started doing
You know, I love an
drag,
edgy
got
queen,
so
but I just feel like it may
for
fall
not
into that
wearing
one
a
no
wig. They're
category
like,
if she
these are
doesn't
the rules of drag.
branch out
This
and
isn't
try
good
different
drag.
things.
You can't do drag like that, and I'm one of those people who's like,
And there's always
tell
those
me I
queens
can't
that
do
just
something,
don't
and I'm
wear
gonna make you
wigs,
buy
and
it
that's
at the end of
totally
the day.
fine.
And I
But
took it,
you
and
have
I
to
ran with it, and
have
I love
something
it. When they
else.
hear
You
my
have
name,
to
they
take
go,
it up
"Bitch,
that
put a
much
wig on."
more
But that's
to
why
be
I'm here and
that.
they're not.
Or,
So
but
it
if
worked
she can
out
pull it
really
off,
well. And actually,
well,
the first
kudos
time
to
I
you,
auditioned
queen.
was like 2 months after I started painting my face because I was like, I know I want to get on this show. I know I'm busted. Let's audition
I
just
think
to
she's
kind
gonna
of
get
go
into
through
it
the
with a lot of
motions so
people.
that when I'm not busted, I know what's up.
I think
RuPaul's Drag Race has never had a queen like
she's
me.
ready to
I'm
fight.
a power little queen, verse tippity top, bibbity bottom.
Shout
I
out to
can
the
do it
vixen.
all.
She just
Y'all
came
have
here to
never
fight.
had it.
Like
And now you're gonna get
seems
it.
like that. That's the impression,
I'm
and she
going
probably
into that,
doesn't
you know.
even embody
I'm
that aura.
America's
It's
Next
just
Drag Superstar because
how
bitch,
she's coming
no.
off right now. She
You
seems
have
very
never had this, you
aggressive.
know? I want to be a trailblazer for some of the weirdos out there, but I still want to be a little bit, a little
She's
bit
like,
fishy.
it's
That's
different
my
and
nod to
unique.
Candy. Candy's always
I don't
like,
know. I mean, it's giving me some vibes that I've seen in other edgy queens. She's giving me very that. So I'm not necessarily like, oh my God, I've never seen this ever in my life. You are bringing it, baby. You know, I'm not getting that Evie Oddly difference, that real, I don't know what this is, that this great. I'm not getting that from her. I'm getting very polished. Very that. And now she's talking about not wearing a wig again, which we're cool about it. We're fine. We just want to see what you're gonna do. Tell us more about yourself. Thank you, Joey J. We're moving on to the next queen.
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, she's studying.
Drag like 8 years ago.
Let's see.
Kimora Lee Simmons was really popular
More purple. I don't know what the theme was
like,
because we didn't get a theme. I don't know exactly what they were going for. It's a lot of pastels and luminescent colors. It's giving me very high class. She's calling herself a legend.
She's just as glamorous, luxurious.
That's fine, honey. I don't know. I ain't from the Chicago scene, so she might be a legend. Go ahead, baby. Go off.
Like Kamora Hall style is,
and we are giving it Kimora Hall. Okay, this is Kimora Hall. Very
like to do a power ballad.
Kimora Hall.
You're not gonna be seeing me doing like kicks and flips.
Okay, we got a little bodysuit action going on, a little peacock, look. I can appreciate that. Shine, sparkle, glisten, glam. Okay, baby.
And that allows me to connect with a lot of people, and I feel like
okay, we got some performing queens. So my favorite thing is to see how this actually fares on the screen, because everybody's talking about they are dropping bucket performing queen. We got ice skaters and dancers and singers. And they're so trying to understand. I just do my thing. I love to perform, and I get on the stage and I just shine, and good luck everybody else. But it's not always like that when you're in a competition with other people who can buck and perform just as well as you do. And the heat of the moment brings out a different side of everybody. So I would love to see how these fully realized performers actually fare on the show, because competition hits you and you don't know what your performance is going to be, baby. You might get up there and just be doing a cabbage patch for 30 minutes because you don't know what you're supposed to do. So all these dancing bucking queens, I would love to see them up against each other and see if that comes out. I mean, when you see it live, baby, and you watching it on the show, and you're like, oh no, she doesn't know the words. That happens. It happens. I'm sick of people talking about, oh, I just auditioned for real this time. I wasn't really auditioning before. Like, no, girl, you auditioned and you didn't get it. Don't act like, you know, when I finally actually gave a shit is when I made it. You know, like, fuck that. It didn't work out before. Now I did. Congratulations. I don't know. She seems like, I mean, she's not giving me personality. It's not giving me the feels. Additional drag. But no personality. You know, I mean, it just seems like regular. I'm not getting anything from her in particular that's like, ooh, that's a bitch to watch. Okay. Other than the fact that she's a legend, apparently. I don't know anything other than that. Let's go to the next.
Honestly, if I'm being like the most honest.
She laughing already. I'm with her. Okay, she got me off rip. I'm getting all the feels of personality.
If the girls don't like me, no one's gonna shave my back because I have a really hairy back. And the last thing I need is to walk on the runway and RuPaul be like,
I like her. This is Candy. Candy Muse.
And it's my hairy back. So
come on, Candy. She talking about somebody shaving her back. Yes. That's how you start a conversation, bitch.
To me means being
come through.
Bitch, being that girl. There are girls.
Dominican doll from New York. Okay, we got another New York queen.
So much pressure being from New York. I don't give a damn. I'm here to have a good.
There are girls who are girls, but they're not that girl. That has to be a music lyric. She has to make that into a song. I love that. Okay. She's giving me very what is it? Flintstone, Velma, Flintstone, Wilma. Is it Wilma? Velma? Jesus, I didn't put the Flintstones and Scooby-Doo together. I think it's Wilma Flintstone. She's giving me mad Wilma Flintstone vibes, but I like it.
You know what? If you don't like, if by meaning
she confident as hell. I give her that.
But there's something wrong with
yes, if they don't like you, there's something wrong with them. Fuck them.
I'm America's Next Jack Super.
And she likes to be a hoe. I can appreciate that. Okay, I like her personality. I think that she's going to be. She giving me Silky vibes. Where she could either be drop dead amazing, and good to watch, like you know, Vanjie, or is she gonna be Silky and be doing the fucking most? I love Silky, but you know, when I first saw her on Meet the Queens, I was really rooting for her. Like I was like, this bitch, you know, all the personality, all the qualities that I love. And then she got on there and she was doing the absolute fucking most. So it could be in between there. You know, she's Aja's daughter. I love Aja. I like Aja. I like Aja's personality. And she's giving me those Aja drop in your face, like say whatever she feels vibes. I hope she does well. I hope she does well because she seems like she's a lot of personality. I feel like she's going to be the personality of this show. So I'm hoping that she stays around long enough to have a personality. But then she can always pull a Vanjie bitch and leave her impression off the first episode. And that's fine too. A lot of people who went home first, baby, end up making a career like Vanjie and Shanji. So let's see how that goes. Next queen.
I gained.
Okay, we talk about gaining weight during the pandemic. Raise your hand. Yes. Hi, it's me. Okay. La ri. I mean, okay, la ri. This bodysuit was a choice. And she definitely, I'm glad she made that disclaimer before I looked at this bodysuit, baby, because that stomach is dropped in that bitch. and I don't think she knew that she was going to be, I don't know if she knew she was going to be sitting down because it's just weighing heavily on her thighs. She seems very sweet. The wig would be better if the quality was better.
You're gonna look at her and you're gonna get.
She's a performance queen. She says that she makes you watch her.
I'm a showgirl. I love to dance. I love to entertain.
She likes to dance.
Sex appeal, you know, give a little leg, a little ass.
I think that she
Everybody knows me for being the
is
girl that's gonna
not gonna go very far. So mean, but that's just honest because she's giving me like
I used to be very dark. They say black
very young queen, but not
so
polished. Because even though you're a young queen in the scene, you can be like Aquaria or some of the other ones who were new in the scene and still did well. I'm not getting that vibe from her. I like her.
The misconception about me is that I can only dance to put on the show.
I would have to see her dance because I've seen a lot of people who unpolished queens, but they can dance their ass off. You know, so they stay off the bottom because they can dance their ass off.
Why am I America's Next Dress Superstar?
So
I feel like I have the
she's sweet, but I'm not seeing polish.
Everybody's favorite homegirl. I like to say that.
And she don't know how to sew.
I'm very relatable to people. I have style. I have grace. I am a sickening performer. I'm gonna give America what they need, girl. I guess, of course, I didn't come this far just to.
But she seems nice. She seems very nice. The jewelry is out on her. I'm not completely sold on the look, and I'm not completely sold on the personality. So let's go to the next queen, baby. Next up.
Lux. I'm 26 years old from Brooklyn.
Okay, so we got Olivia Lux
from Scandal, fierce
black which woman. She said is like connected to like the light, which is luz. I think in Spanish, luz, not Lux.
Olivia Lux
but
has a lot of components.
It is
that make
what
her
it is.
A great performer. She's fun. She can do a few.
She's so excited. She got this look.
Dance. She's so treated.
They're just excited.
Whimsical. She gives the full-on fantasy.
Shit.
I love big show.
I like this look. She's from New Jersey.
Silhouettes, the big pretty dresses, and the big hair. A lot of what I do is for the stage.
Okay, we got another squirrel perform. Everybody cannot perform, bro. Like, somebody's lying in this bitch. I can't wait to see who.
I was that little kid.
That first elimination it better be a drop down drag out fight because everybody can dance. Everybody's a performer. Everybody's this. Everybody's that. Somebody ain't that, and it'll be interesting to find out who. But everybody ain't no drop down drag out performer. But everybody's saying they are. So, little productions, little this, little that, little, a lot of little. I think she's cool. I'm not at that point where I think her personality is like, wow, you know. Unfortunately, I'm getting filler queen vibes. But I do like her. I do like her a lot. I need to see more from her. The actual clip of her personality has not given me all of that I need to be able to make a judgment on her. So we will see what comes in the season. But good for you, girl. You made it. Next queen. Rose. It's Rose.
I'm 30 years old and I live in New York City. I chose my drag name because I absolutely
don't like the wig.
Rosé wine. Pink is my favorite color. It's always been my favorite color since
it just seems very cuckoo.
When I started
cuckoo cut. Don't love that. I do like the makeup.
I worked a little bit, not on Broadway. I lived on Broadway.
I don't like the dress. I don't like the dress. It just seems very, very
who I was
stiff.
Before I became
That's the word.
I came up really quickly in the scene.
And she's a performer as well, just giving electrifying performance. Bitch, when it come out that these girls are not the performer they thought they was.
Lord of the Rings to Mount Doom route that most queens had to, but I worked very hard, and I'm proud of Drag Superstar because in this day and age, people who are appointed as
she worked on Broadway,
who get a lot of attention, and who
the street,
they need to have a really solid concrete grasp on what's happening in the world, and they need to positively generate energy to help.
I really hate the dress, and the more they zoom into it, is the more I just rip it to shreds. I'm seeing all of it, and I hate it. It's like our pants is just I don't love it. It's not a moment that I want to share with her. I just want more personality from these girls. I mean, they're blending a little bit. I've seen a few of them that I'm like, oh, I like your personality. I like who you are. I mean, she's coming off like she would prefer to be a pacifist, but I don't know. I think she's gonna blend. I think she's gonna blend into the background. I'm not sure what her role is in the scene of the set, because you have the fill-in queens, you got the front runners, the lead queens, and then you have just the rebel rousers or the drama makers. I think she's going to be in the middle. These are all predictions, baby. I don't know these people. I'm just looking at a 10-minute clip of them. So less than that, probably 5. So next week, Simone. I'm already getting the vibe. Okay, she's giving me life with this hair.
Arkansas, but now I reside in sunny Los Angeles. Simone comes from a long line of drag names.
Come on, Grill. Come on, Grill. She got this grill banging. I can appreciate it.
And I was like, I need to know.
I love it.
Simone came to
She's
me.
just named the name house down boots. Okay, she's named. Simone.
She's a fashion girl.
What you know good. Okay, she's giving me Chi Chi the Vain vibes. Rest in power, queen.
Put a little bit of Simone into
she's giving me Chi Chi vibes, which I love. Chi Chi. She was one of my favorite queens.
Shoulder, little glissy, little gloss, some little bit of arm, honey. Basically, I like to be naked.
I love it. It's just.
I'm most nervous about Buckwheat Joe.
She's giving me like just molasses, baby. Just all of it. Get the flavor. So
in my armor, just not having fun.
Oh, the nails, just the whole shebang.
13 is my season of Simone.
One good chicken leg.
Interest, baby.
A good shoulder. Little bit arm. I can appreciate that. Simone, I'm a fan. I think that she's going to give me that good background humor. I think she's going to do good behind the scenes takes. Real green room shit. I'm gonna appreciate her commentary. I think so. She's a memeable queen. I like her. I like her voice. I like the southern element of her. I can appreciate a bitch like this. She seems like she'll go down as my favorite, and she's got the skin for days, baby. Her skin is just flawless and just milky. She's got milky skin. I love her. But one thing I'm worried about is she says she has this inner saboteur. I hate to say that because RuPaul has dragged that through the mud and threw it down the street, baby. But she did talk about having that inner voice that tells you that you're not good enough. And that has been the defeater of a lot of my favorite queens. A lot of them. So I'm hoping that she can get past that. I'm hoping that she can rise above that voice because she's stunning. She's fabulous. She's everything. Season Simone, the Ebony Enchantress. I like her. Next queen.
I think people are going to be surprised that an old broom like myself.
Don't take away from the fact that this queen is a fabulous queen, but this is.
I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama.
It's a wig.
Reside in Atlanta, Georgia. The Atlanta dressing is very cutthroat.
It's dry.
Night, you're only as good as that night.
We need to water that wig, baby. That wig has been there since. I can see the spritz. This is Tamisha Iman, and I can see the spritz.
To put Tamisha together. My fashion is very haute couture. If I
create baby, she sprayed just on this one end, and where the camera is facing right on that spray.
People want to have on what Beyonce has on. I'm a trendsetter.
I'm so sad for you, baby.
What Beyonce has on, and
she's a complete package. She makes everything she wears. She makes it all. She does all the makeup. She does all the hairs on her hair.
America's Next Dress Superstar.
But she is strong in her feelings. Very, very, very that. Very strong in her words. Very strong. She's a strong black woman. UN's going to appreciate it. I like her as a mother figure. I feel like she's very strong in her convictions. She's an older queen. She's a seasoned queen. in that light, I give her respect. Do I think that she's going to make it very far on this season? No. For the simple fact that she brings that old school quality in the way that Latrice did. Latrice brought that old school, but the way that Latrice could really sit in it was her personality was a little hyped up, very large and in charge, you know, giving all of that. And even though she's giving me confidence, but it's more like just it's direct and not fun. That's where I think she's missing that fun element. She's just like, this is who I am, and this is what I do, and this is what I've been doing. And it's not like, this is who I am, this is what I do, get into it. It's not that. It's very, this is who I am, and respect me for what I've done and what I put into this industry. You bitches. And that's not going to win you any fans in this industry. They want you to be liked. They want you to be happy. They want you to show your personality. And she's a professional, okay? Professional. But it's just, you're not going to win the fans with just your professionalism. Not in this fandom these days. I think that she will be respected because of the years that she put in, but I don't think she'll be able to keep up with these young stallions out here. I think that her style of drag is it hasn't come into the new millennia like I've seen with other older queens that have been able to transcend and to really embrace new traditions, but also and if you can't transcend your fashion persona and your whole look of it all, at least be super super funny, super camp, you know, really pump up the personality and let that be your main. I'm not seeing that from her yet. I need her to bring out her personality more. I think she needs to be a little more down to earth, because right now I'm just getting straight solid earth. The earth is round. That vibe. So I like her. Big ups to all the melanated queens, but I'm not getting that I need. Next queen. So this is Tina Burner.
Oh God, I don't know.
Not to be confused with the great Tina Turner. But
I've auditioned one.
She's giving me camp just from her face and her outfit. I like that she made a nod to that. I auditioned once, you know. This is the first time, and I'm that great that I made it. 39. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about with like being an older queen, which 39 isn't that old, but being an older queen and still having personality. She's giving me personality along with the fact that she's an older queen.
I'm not like the fashion is great.
Another performance queen, another
live your life. But you know, it's all about the performance.
Okay.
I explain my fashion style.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting the performance vibe from her.
Like costume clown.
I like that she said her fashion is questionable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, competition horse. Okay?
That's funny. See, she adds that campy element to hers, which is it makes me a little more willing to invest in her because her personality is cool.
Very good question. Is why I'm America's
not my favorite, but her personality is cool. I'm America's Next Draft Superstar because
season 13. Thank you so much. Love my answer.
Because I'm not. Okay. I'm not convinced on you, baby. But she is fabulous. I like her. I don't love her. Let's next queen. Utica queen.
Utica is kooky. Quite the kook. Very kooky. So kooky, and I am
kook.
So I do the spooky as well.
I love a good cookie queen. She's giving me very Alice in Wonderland, very Tim Burton, what she says.
I
am Utica Queen. I am 25 years old, and I am from Utica.
I like her. I like her a lot.
Pay homage
This
to
is,
beautiful little
it's
farm
always the
town
kooky
that
queens
raised
that just make
out
me
of
like,
291
I like their
people on one day in the
personality.
estate. I love my lovely farm goobers and the cows and the chickens
So
and the cats.
cute.
It really has influenced my drag. I get like that hometowniness, being close to
I like
livestock.
her look.
covered in
I like what
manure.
she's doing with it. I can
colors.
really
And I love a
get
duo.
into
I love
this.
things in half and half. I
Um,
like to be just ethereal.
I like the way she talks.
Gems. I love the jewels, but I also love just a big
I like the way she talks.
I draw all my stuff, and I make a lot of my stuff too. I'm also a
I
fine
think
artist,
that, like,
and I do 2D design and junk.
she's
So
gonna
I'm
be
heavily
great.
inspired.
She's gonna be very entertaining. Her answers and everything, but I think that they're going to underestimate the shit out of her. Just like they do all of the really talented, creative kooky queens,
but also
spooky ooky kooky queens. They always
this season.
read them as being less talented because they're not, you know, the standard, you know, pageant queen, and they always read them for that, but they always end up winning
and not artistic at all.
because they're very interesting, they're very dynamic, and the fandom usually get behind people like this because they're like, that's different and I love it. So I hope that they don't make her feel like shit because she's different. Because she's fabulous, and a lot of those people who have that difference
I am the brightest one
is their favorite.
People
Love them. So I hope that she gets the praises while she's on the show, and they don't, you know, bring her down to size like they do every kooky queen that ends up winning. But I love it. I love the different queens that I've seen, the diversity, and all of the queens, and I'm just looking forward to what this new season will bring. Of course, it's a very soon season. But the queens look fabulous. There's a couple of them that I will be on the lookout for, like Miss Simone. I like Simone. She's very, very cute, very personality. I love it. I hope her inner saboteur don't get to her. Denali, I feel like she's going to be one to watch. I like her a lot. Utica Queen, I like her a lot. It's a shame because the rest of them I can't really. The rest of them in between, I'm not completely one way or the other with them. I think it's going to be a great season. Everybody is apparently a performer. We'll see. I mean, it's usually the ones that say that they're a performer and drop down the house down boots, I can flip, twist, dip, everything, end up, you know, straight average, if they can even remember the words. So I'm looking forward to what each of them has to bring. I'm looking forward to the season because I need it. I need RuPaul's Drag Race to come back because that's how I feel my days. That's how I feel my nights. I literally watch review videos. I'm an avid watcher of review videos. So I'm glad to be in the atmosphere of reviewers at this point. So that I can, you know, kiki with y'all and talk about how I feel because I have a lot of feelings about these episodes. So I will be recording my reviews on this new season. If y'all love it, I may even go back and review old seasons because I have my favorites that are from the previous season. You know, that I can just review those and you guys can get all the zhuzh that I felt going back in the day because I always rewatch the seasons. Honey, she does have Prime. So I can do that. But I'm excited about what's to come. I'm looking forward to this new season of Queens. Hopefully scandal free. Hopefully scandal free. We don't need no more drama with that shit. And shout out to RuPaul for seeing the situation and knowing that we needed this. We needed a light at the end of the motherfucking tunnel. So cheers to the New Year's. Ooh, this is so strong. If you talk with a girl, you're going to burn your shit. But cheers to the New Year's. Cheers to this new season of RuPaul's Drag Race, baby. Follow me on all the social medias. Instagram, Twitters, YouTubes. Mostly YouTubes because that's where I live. Comedian Visionary Speaks on all the platforms. We're going to do these reviews after every episode, baby. We'll probably have them up. We'll see how I feel the next day, if not the same day. And if I decide to do like lives on watching the shows, I hope you guys tune in. I hope you do. It's going to be great. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'm excited for what's to come with these girls. The girls are girling, and we'll see what this season brings. And hopefully we bring something sweet. So today is officially Christmas Eve. When you guys see this, it might be Christmas Day, but you guys have an amazing holiday season. It's got to be better. You know, it's got to get better, and it will get better. And we got drag queens again. So yay us. All right. So you guys just stay fabulous out there. Let's all keep our composure as we wait to be gagged by the extravaganza. Okay. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.